Three, two, one, go.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Soxabot Podcast. This is Lee,
I'm Tia.
and today we're just gonna be talking about random stuff.
Yeah. How's life?
How's life? Same old, same old.
Yeah.
Been on that COVID leave from my job, so been nice.
This the last week? When you going back again?
Wednesday, I will be going back
Yeah.
to work.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's your work life or life in general?
Um, busy. Freaking, we're doing a lot more work versus my leave went on vacation and retirement. And I don't know. I don't like it. I barely get to eat. Uh, I lost 10 pounds.
Lost 10 pounds from just recently. Your
just
lead
just
when working.
eating, like not eating but like just working. And when I'm going with like full working production mode, it's like I will forget to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And then the past couple of weeks I haven't really been eating well. I went on a scale and I was like, I noticed I lost 10 pounds. I was like, crap.
That is not good, my
So
friend.
I mean, I've been wanting to lose weight, but in a way not
True,
not
but you
like
don't
that.
starve yourself. Yeah, that's not the way to do it.
So I went, well, it's a little over 10 pounds, so I went from 205 to 190. Okay.
Impressive. Maybe I should go on that diet. The only work and no eat diet.
Yeah, just just keep on working, just forget about eating. I mean,
I
I'm
guess
not
that's
really
one way of
strict,
doing things.
not really strictly like what's it called it, not eating the entire day. It's just not eating from breakfast, lunch. I'll just eat it at dinner only. I'll eat like one meal and stuff like that. But the entire time I was like putting out mass because I wanted to get bigger. But now it's kind of like, nah, I don't feel like eating much. I don't. Kind of lost a lot of my appetite on a lot of things, so I just eat simpler instead of just filling up my mouth with a bunch of food and stuff. So
Oh, good. At
yeah,
least you're trying to eat cleaner.
yeah. So I stopped. Like the bigger, I don't know how you feel this way, but like the bigger you are, the harder to walk and harder to
Sometimes.
breathe.
Well, shoot, I have asthma already,
So
so being overweight is not really helps me out. And I know that, but I'm stupid. I just keep being lazy, which I need to stop. Maybe I should start making videos of me working out every day, so I make myself
make a
motivated.
little montage.
Montage from
Yeah, and then
from
make a
280
time
to like
skip.
whatever I can. Yeah,
Mm,
possible. Who knows? Maybe if I have time. But work, work gets to me sometimes. Where I ain't got time to do stuff. Sometimes I don't even have time to play games and stuff. Sucks.
yeah. So I was just thinking about those bodybuilders, like, man, how do they like put on so much weight and able to walk around and breathe just fine?
Well, we think they're fine, but
Yeah,
a lot of bodybuilders and stuff, joints and stuff and everything aches and they be in pain. Plus, we don't see that.
yeah. There's a lot of stress to put into the body like that.
hmm Very true. All the steroids and stuff they be taking weakens the
Hmm.
body apparently.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot I had Rico webcam on.
Rico has webcam on.
Yeah, I put him on just in case he ever pops back in, but I don't think he's ever gonna come on.
He just texted me. He's putting his son to sleep right now, so
Okay.
I told him feel free to join whenever we can. No
Hmm.
worries about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
But
But yeah,
yeah, like the jobs. Like, probably the longest job I ever had, like
that
or
one
hold on to. Yeah,
specifically.
like the one I have right now.
hmm
But most of the jobs I held, like probably 2 years, then I move on to the next. So this is the longest I ever held.
It's a good thing for change as long as you change it for the better. Not like me. I went worse, I
Yeah,
guess.
I mean, I'm ready to leave right now. It's been over 2 years. I'm ready to leave. Was it when did I
Oh, it's
tell
been
you to
over two
leave?
years only. Oh, I thought you've been there
Uh,
for a lot longer.
I've been there for since like this late December 2018.
Hmm.
So
Okay, never mind. So yeah,
it's a little over
been
3 years, I guess.
yeah,
But
been a minute.
I'm at that point
Almost
where
4.
I'm ready to leave. Like, ah, man, I want to go somewhere, do something new.
Like
You know.
completely new or into just a different change of environment.
It's always the environment that makes me want to change, and just to when you plateau on something, like you just want to do something else and try to learn a new skill set or something like that.
That is true.
Mhm.
That's very true because it's always want to expand your knowledge.
Yeah, that's just me. I don't know.
It's not just you; it's other people too. But I'm too lazy to even do it. I've been stuck in warehouses the last 12 years of my life.
Warehouses. Yeah.
Well, not just warehouses, other things too. I tried, little things, but maybe I should just go back to school and see how that takes me.
Yeah, school's overrated.
Sometimes, actually, all these people who are millionaires and stuff and all that outside doing things that they want to do, you know, makes me want to do things that I want to do. Oh,
Oh, messed up the
hello,
whole
sir.
thing. Oh, he left.
He came and left. That was awkward. Very different.
Messed up my all this time I set up the camera.
Oh,
So when somebody joins
be
in,
all right.
it moves to
Mm-hmm.
too. So
Did he move it back though right now?
yeah, it moved it back. So
Okay.
everything went back to normal.
Yeah, we'd be good. Think he went to sleep. Finally, he noticed that he was on still.
Yeah. What are the worst jobs you ever had?
Worst job I ever had.
Yeah.
My my very first job was an electrical job that I worked for. It was one of my things I went to school for. Thought it was gonna be, straight into wiring and stuff and all that. They had me digging for the first 6 months,
Yeah.
digging holes for conduit to run wire through, and that was a little bit of a stretch.
Mm,
Hard work in the sun, dying, but then company got closed down, so I ended up not even making it to be able to learn how to wire stuff and all that. So after that, I took a warehouse job where I'm already working hard from that job previously. So I'm young, I have energy. I was able to go. I played sports and stuff and all that things like that.
yeah.
Physical wasn't really a problem for me. So I was sweeping trailers for a year and a half. Just sweeping trailers and doing yard clerk work where I drove this little golf cart around looking for empty trailers and stuff, looking for missing trailers for the company, and then telling them to come pick it up and everything. That job was pretty boring, and all I did was sweep trailers and dust everywhere and gets in my nose. Felt dirty every time I come home. Like every time I take a shower, just black water off. It was a mess.
Yeah.
My very first warehouse job. I guess that's one of my worst jobs.
Oh yeah, warehouse is tough. You come in, hold on. Well, come in like semi-clean, they come out a little dirty or greasy,
Yeah,
sweaty.
it's
Yeah.
definitely.
I always hate those warehouses like you work in a cold environment or
Mm,
when there's like no AC or no heat or anything, and then it's like
hmm
during the winter it's hella cold.
During the summer's hella
Yeah.
hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand. That's exactly where I was working at in the trailers. Like only reason why we had AC, they had those big, long, trailers where they have reefers.
Yeah.
So we just go outside, turn on the reefer. We're not allowed to, but we still did it. It's like it's too dang hot to be out here and just sweeping this. I'm turning on this, and we just go sit there. My lead and stuff would come join me. We just sit there, chill. It was funny. And we just come back outside, like, okay, we gotta go now.
Uh,
Yours? Anything particular?
well, I mean, I think warehouse is just pretty typical. Um, let's say I had one disappointment job
Disappointment
was
job?
like it's kind of like a disappointment because I had like expectation to build up some
Oh,
experience.
I see. Yeah.
Where I applied for this agency, I forgot what it's called, but I applied back in 2014, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Then I never got a call uh, at all. Like, I was trying to build up some IT experience, and I never got a call
Oh, okay. I see.
until like 2 years later.
2 years
Like,
later,
God damn, you guys still got
an
my.
agency hold your application that long?
I was surprised myself. Like, okay, they called me out of the blue. Like, hey, you interested? Like, this is a good way to build up some experience, get your foot in the door. And I was like, hell yeah. So I took it without even asking any questions.
Oh,
And
okay.
they gave me like a little description, like, oh, you can set up a few laptops and configure them and reimage and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, reimage, huh? I've never done that before. I was like, reimaging in IT is like, I don't know. Do you know what reimaging is?
Who?
Do you know what imaging is in IT?
Imaging?
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of like setting up like an operating system with pre-installed applications like Microsoft Words, Internet
Mm-hmm.
browser, and stuff like that.
Oh, just doing stuff
So
like that. Okay,
yeah,
I see.
you
Yeah.
image it, you select certain applications, and then it just
Mm-hmm.
install it. That's pretty much it. Imaging.
Oh, that's literally what you were doing.
That's what I thought I was gonna do.
Oh, that's what you thought you were gonna do. Okay.
Yeah. I mean
What you end up doing?
the job only lasted like 2 days or something like that.
What the
It was
heck?
supposed to be like a short term type of thing just to get some experience. Um,
For a 2 day
yeah,
experience? What the
yeah.
heck?
And this is during the time when I was working at Tesla in Fremont.
Oh, okay.
And so right after work, like after graveyard shift, I would drive all the way to Elk Grove. The job was in Elk Grove, and when I got there,
From
I kind
Fremont to
of
Elk Grove.
yeah. So like I got like extra clothes to wear,
Mm-hmm.
and my assumption that it was gonna be like a semi-office environment. So
Yeah.
I got my button-down collar shirt on. I got some decent pair of pants, khakis, and some regular casual shoes. So I dressed up, went over there in Elk Grove, and went to the address they sent me. And the place looked really shady and weird. It was like nothing but storage rooms and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
it turned out to be like some kind of storage, like garage, U-Haul garage looking
Okay.
environment.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a office environment. So I came in looking for them, and yeah, they were working in a garage or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. Are you guys so and so? I forgot their names. So some chick and this dude, they're like, I guess they're a husband and wife or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they work with, they have a contract with like a school district
Mm-hmm.
to supply for them. So when I got there in person, the job was actually to set up a charging station for laptops. I was like, what?
Just a straight charging I mean, this area
Yeah, it's
for
like
laptops.
it's pretty much like a whole like a cart full with like
Mm-hmm.
slots and stuff to put your laptop in it and to leave it
Mm-hmm.
charged, and has like cabinet to lock them up. And I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be those one of those hard labor ones. Uh, and I went kind of little semi nice, the my appearance and stuff. So I was like, can I borrow the restroom? I'm gonna go change to my other clothes. So it's the same clothes I wore from Tesla. Like I just
Oh,
wore
okay.
that. Like it was in my gym bag. So I switched back to my clothes and just started working there. And I put in, I think it was like 4 to 6 hours of work. It's probably 4 hours, yeah. 8 hours at Tesla, then 4 hours over there. And it's pretty much you just get those chargers. And you just kind of route them back in the power strip in the back
Mm-hmm.
part. And I'll do like at least 2 or 3 of them that day. And then kind of just like break down the boxes and whatever. And the whole time when I was doing that, I was like kind of disappointed. Like, wow, this what it is. It was a little discouraging too because I didn't have any IT experience, and I was just thinking to myself like, you have that self thought like, this is
Yeah.
what I'm the only thing capable of doing is just do something physical like this. I had at the time I was only a associate degree and a few certificates where I had my Cisco uh, networking certificates, like my A+ certificates and stuff like that. I didn't really have much accomplished, but I wanted to get my foot in the door and trying to do something with it. But that part I was just a little disappointed. So after the 4 hours I put in, I went to my brother's house. Luckily, it was only like 10, 15 minutes away at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I went to my brother's house and then I went to the guest room, like, and then I just kind of knocked myself out, like thinking about it, like, damn man, this is very sad. It's like you had something, some kind of expectation from it, and it turned out to be something different.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know. It kind of haunts me, like ever since that day. Just thinking about it, like I don't
I
know.
mean, at least you made something from it. I didn't do
Yeah,
nothing with my schooling, not even a single thing, except for
yeah,
that one job I had. I applied for PG&E and everything, and got me. I took 3 out of 4 tests, passed all 3,
yeah.
and I thought I was able to freaking apply for. So that's what they told me, just apply online, and everything was for journeyman, no apprenticeship program, no nothing. Maybe that was just my fault because I didn't keep trying harder and harder.
Yeah.
Wait lists, they were telling me it was like a year to 2 years, but it ended up being like 5, 6 years. They still haven't called me back, type of thing. So I just moved on.
But
Ended up doing warehouses for so long.
the thing about like private sector, they always want someone with experience, like 5 plus years
Hmm.
experience and stuff.
Yeah,
It's really hard to get
that's
that
literally what it
apprentice
was.
level. Big companies like that, yeah, it's a rare they want like apprentice level, unless they're
I
looking for
blame
an
myself
internship.
though.
Yeah, yeah,
I wasn't motivated enough. And at the time, I didn't get a car till like what 2, 3 years ago. Personal car. I was always driving my mom's car or something or things like that. And we only had like 1 or 2 cars at the time at the house.
okay.
So I really didn't have a car where I can just travel to like. I heard of like ABC, like electrical and SAC and stuff, things like that. I wasn't able to commute because I didn't have a car. So it made me just think about other stuff. So I ended up just joining a warehouse job where it's close to home.
Not that long. You never had a car that long?
Yeah,
Holy
I haven't
shit.
had a car. Yeah, my first car I owned was a car that my group of friends bought me.
Uh,
Our group of friends.
oh.
Yeah, they bought me with my fiance. They all joined money and bought me my Honda Odyssey
Was that the current one that
for
you have right now?
Christmas. Yes, that is the
Oh,
current one I have,
holy crap.
and I had that for like 2 or 3 years now.
Oh, that's not too long. Holy crap.
That's not that long, no. Yes, that
Yeah.
was my first car as a gift from my friends. That's why I appreciate them and I love them to death. Every single one of them.
Never had a car for this very day. Holy crap.
Yeah. I always drove my mom's Civic or like my mom's old Crown Victoria,
Yeah.
things like that, like really old cars that just crappy. Had to put so much money into it, even though the car's not even worth what I put into it, type of thing,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah. Could be worse. I mean, if anything, at least you had your license.
yeah. I mean that is true. I got my license, but yeah, it was rough. But then like jobs, I end up finding old friends and stuff who end up working with jobs that I was at. So I
Yeah.
end up catching rides with them and stuff too. So like if I didn't have a car to get to work, I had them to hit up and they'll take me to work, and then they never mind. Just like when I worked at Livermore, I didn't have a car to go to work, but then we had you know my other friends, Tony, Chivon.
Yeah.
They took me to work for freaking 5 years to work
Oh, yeah.
and pay a little gas here and there. Sometimes they didn't even let me pay gas. That's the crazy part. I just buy food or something for them, and they were happy with it. I
Shit,
mean,
man.
because they said we live right next to each other. Get drop off at my house, and we'll make it to work back. Don't worry about it. I was like, all right.
Oh,
I guess we are all down on our feet, and yeah, they picked me up there.
I don't think I'll be able to do that. Like honestly, it's a hassle to get people right. You know,
It
it's
is.
like it
It
takes a
is.
lot of your time and energy.
I mean, but we see each other all the time, anyways. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and I literally get dropped off at their house and just go from there because it was far. Livermore,
Yeah.
that 45-minute drive is kind of crazy sometimes.
Yeah. Well, like work at the same place, right?
Yeah, we literally work at
Oh,
the same.
okay.
Oh, Tony was even like my coworker. I worked a week before him. Then when he came, I basically taught him a lot of things over there, right? And
Yeah.
then I went missing for a week. Then Tony, the lead, ended up making Tony become like a CSR, like in training. And then I didn't want to do it no more, so I just stayed back and do my own job. And then next thing you know, we pushed Tony to become lead because like people over there was bringing in stupid people to be lead.
Uh,
Then finally Tony took over the lead, and then we were happy. They wanted me to do it, I didn't want to do it. Then they pushed Tony to do it, and Tony didn't want to do it. And back and forth, back and forth. Next thing you know, Tony ended up taking it because we didn't want no more stupid people to come in.
uh,
Then COVID happened. I say that was one of my favorite jobs, though. To be honest, we had a good crew.
yeah.
At the time, we built up a good crew because me and him personally trained most of the people. So when we trained most of the people, they came out really good. But then we got these youngsters, man. And when they start working with us, they start going a little crazy. They start, not working as hard as they can, and
Hmm.
they just like to fuck around and do stupid things. So
Yeah. That's how it is with a lot of young folks. I mean, I heard the similar complaints too when I was working at Tesla. A lot of people that work at Tesla, they're either in their 30s or mid to late 20s, and then
hmm
40s and stuff. And then the people that always quit is always the
real young
fresh,
folks.
yeah, fresh out of high school folks. And that was quitting and they just don't want to take it serious or whatnot. They're just like,
hmm
whatever. They do like a half-ass job and just kept going the line and stuff, and that's where the quality goes down.
I try to
But
tell them, whoever I work with. There was this one 18-year-old, like, it's funny. Like, I trained him under me. He was working hard. He was doing everything. He knew what he was doing.
yeah,
Then his friends came to work with us.
and
Then you
then
see his things just getting going a little lower, a little lower.
and then
And
the
then,
true side
yeah.
came.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
possible that I was part of it too, because I was technically the lead in that area.
Yeah.
And then Tony was on top of me, pretty much. It goes Tony CSR than me, pretty much. And then, like, I give out work to people. And I guess once I give out work to people, I start, relaxing because I've been there a while. I know how much work I can push out, how much things, and so I get a chance to just sit back and chill. And then, yeah, you start seeing him like, oh, he's chilling. I guess I can chill too. It's like, no, you can't, my friend. I mean, I didn't mind it as long as he worked hard in the beginning because the first 4 hours is what we need to kick our foot through the door. Once that thing is complete, we'll be all right, type of thing. But that was a fun place to work at.
It's cool. That must
I
be
kind of
nice.
do miss it, but COVID messed up us. Made me and Tony very lazy after, then we were on unemployment for a little bit.
Come to think of it, I never really work with in a job with friends I know or
Friends,
people I know.
oh,
Yeah, it's always by myself.
because you be working at Bay Areas and stuff and all that type of thing.
Well, that's like way before that though. Was it the first job when I was like, I don't know, 18 or 19? My first job was
Mm.
in Livermore. Uh,
Right off the bat.
yeah, I couldn't find
Oh,
it. It was during a time where it's like jobs weren't hiring locally.
oh,
It was
okay, I
like what
see.
another Great Depression during that time.
Mm-hmm.
So the only job that responded back to me was in Livermore. So I just took it. I just needed a job.
Crazy.
So I did like part-time schooling here at Delta. Then I went part-time over there. It
Yeah,
was
that's
like
crazy.
yeah, it was like an hour drive, taking up my
Yeah.
gas. I mean,
Oh
it kind of
man.
evened out, but at the same time, it's damn, it's a hassle.
But you're not looking for it even
Oh,
though.
oh, hold on, mess up the camera. I'll pause real quick. Uh, oh wait, what the fuck?
No. Hold it. Right back to where it was.
What's up?
Oh,
Yo,
hi Rico.
what's up, Rico?
What's up? So,
Rico's here, just recording. You want to be part of it? We're
oh
just talking
yeah.
about like the jobs, history, and all that.
Top histories and stuff. Just
Yeah.
chilling.
But yeah, my first job was in Livermore when I was like 18, 19. I worked there for like maybe 4 to 6 months, probably 6 months at least. Yeah. And
Crazy. Your very first job was there.
yeah. And then when the economy started kicking in like a lot better, I
Mm-hmm.
I was able to pick up another job, McDonald's. It's like 5 minutes away from my house, so that was my second job. So as soon as I got that job, I just quit the Livermore job. Like, okay, I can quit this. But I wasn't really making much compared to the one in
Yeah.
Livermore. I think was what minimum wage again? Like $7 or $8 at that time.
Like eight, I think eight.
Yeah. In Little
Yeah.
War, I was getting like 11.
I remember it
something.
was like $7 or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, out of high school it was like $7, and then like my first year of working was like $8, $8.50,
I think
and that
PS.
was that's why I was so happy about my first job. My very first job was getting like 16. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, and then gone, bam, out of nowhere, it just disappeared. Then my second job, I got paid $8.50 for cleaning trailers.
Feel hella degraded after that. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I did. I was like, man, I was still being dirty though, but just like,
Yeah.
whoa. Checks I was seeing, like that $8.50 job, I worked there for a year and a half, and I can't believe it that I was there for that long because I was literally living off of $20 a week.
Damn.
$20 a week. And our friend group and stuff, every time we go out on the weekends and everything, I would be like, can we go eat somewhere cheap or something, or kick out someone's house because I can't really afford these things. They'd be like, man, we got you, dude. Don't even worry about it. I'd be like, damn, none of you guys work. Why you guys have so much money? Type of thing.
Yeah.
And I work. I didn't even have money. Literally, I was paying for everything.
Yeah, you had responsibilities right
Yeah.
away.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I am the second oldest out of 9 siblings, and my older brother wasn't there at the time because they shipped him off to Long Beach for a while, and I was stuck paying the bills and everything, going through it, taking care of my little brothers and sisters and everything. But it was fun. It was fun. Taught me responsibility, hardship. I appreciate things a lot more. I think that's why I like gambling so much, because I appreciate it a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough, dude. Like, that's tough being the one to take care of everything.
Yeah, it was crazy.
How big is your family again?
I have 9 siblings.
Oh,
9. Kira's the oldest. Then it goes me, my little sister, my little brother. Then 4 little sisters. Then my little brother is the youngest.
holy crap, we got the same like family size then, huh?
Pretty much.
And then
Just that you're not the.
Oh yeah, I'm the
Your folks are you're younger than.
yeah, I'm the third youngest.
Mm-hmm.
Compared like we're like almost a similar age.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
Your
folks.
parents must be really young then. Oh,
My mom is young. She's like 50 something, I think.
oh okay.
Yeah, my mom's
So
young.
10 years apart from my parents.
10 years apart.
Yeah. My parents are like in their 60s right now.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Like early to mid
Yeah, my
60s.
mom's barely like 50 something.
Oh,
Early
Same with my
50s probably.
parents.
Huh?
Same with my parents.
Oh.